So, sorry for that. What happened?
Well, apparently your laser rifle fired so effectively that it broke the fourth wall and impacted my router. Um, However, the technology of my existence fixed itself, unlike this sensor. So, at the point that we are now, the drones have entered that central room
Okay.
and they have stopped moving in the center of the room. Would you like a perception check?
Yes, I would love a perception check. Um, let's see here. My skills again. 'Cause they got all mixed up when I was being scared of the lasers. Okay. Okay. 15 plus 0.
A
15.
15, as you look at the drones and notice that they're not moving, you notice on both of them that on the front left leg, there is a small flashing light.
Can I roll computers to figure out what that is?
Sure.
Okay. Nat 20.
All right, you're able to tell that that is a manual input light, that it is blinking in a pattern that you recognize to be a sign of a manual input needed.
Oh, okay. Do I know what kind of manual input I need to do?
Um, let's see, let's have a different check. How about, do you have any skill or any ability to use culture?
Absolutely not.
Um, what are your trained skills again?
Okay. I got computers.
Hmm.
I got acrobatics. I got engineering, life science, mysticism, physical science, piloting, smuggler profession, uh, sleight of hand, and stealth.
Um, Out of those options, I will.
I can attempt a unskilled check at a -4, but I can't do culture because that is a skill that you cannot use.
Oh, that is true. That does have a marking.
Well, actually, I can use skills that I'm not using, but yeah.
Trained only.
Yep.
Let's go with a physical science check then.
Physical science, okay. Okay, a 11 plus 10 is 21.
All right, and give me a computer check to go with that.
Okay, a 19 plus 11 is 30.
Amazing. You know that in some corporations or constructs, when they're writing code, a room like this that you can see at least has two other entrances. That a drone may require manual input to decide which of the three entrances it will take.
Okay, let me inspect the entrances before I decide that. So,
All right.
perception?
Are you going to enter the room or stay in the doorway?
I'm going to have to enter the room if I want to check into them more specifically. So, perception it, or,
Which direction are you headed?
well, let's see. Do I know the layout of the room or just the what I know visually?
Looking into the room, you know that it is a square room that is 30 feet by 30 feet approximately.
Mm-hmm.
And from the doorway, you can see that there are actually three other entrances, one on the east wall, one on the south wall, and one on the west wall.
Okay, I will check out the west wall first. So, nat 1 perception on the west wall.
You're kind of giddy at this point. You've made it a little farther than you thought you would without alerting anyone to your presence.
Yeah, I'm getting cocky, like, yeah, they can't get me. I'm freaking Zazon.
And you forget to try to be at all sneaky about this.
Of course.
So as you hit this longer hallway on the west, which just to make sure we're at the right point, you did go to what would be P10.
P10 or 010, that's what I thought, yeah.
All right.
Or O10, sorry.
Yeah. So this long hallway goes down to the western side of the complex, and as you get there, you are kind of got a little gait to your step. You're enjoying this a little bit, and you look down the hallway and you see a worker.
Do they see me?
Let me roll for that. The roll is in your favor. They have not seen you yet.
Okay, I'd like to, let's see, I think there's something for this. I'd like to tumble into the side of the, onto the side of, so I can get out of visual range. So let's see
Okay.
here. Tumble, tumble, tumble. Where's
To
that?
give you an idea, if you wish to mark this, at the other end of that hallway, they're standing in the doorway.
Okay, so at H, H10 and 11,
I I11.
I11. Okay. Then I will tumble to P9. Let's see here. Tumble. It's somewhere here. Bada 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 bum. Bada 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 bum. Tumble, tumble. Where's my tumble? I swear to God, it's here. Uh, Here it is. Yep, tumble. No, that's the wrong one. I swear, it's a thing that I have. Uh, okay. Okay, sorry about this little bit of
It's actually one of my favorite things about Starfinder right now is that no one has a clue what's going on.
Here it is. Tumble. Situation. Moving threatened area. Moving to enemy space. Oh, okay. Never mind. This is like moving through an enemy space. I thought it was like more like a move to a spot quietly.
All right, if you want to do that, though, if you do want to tumble kind of backwards or sideways
Yeah.
up against this wall, that would be an acrobatics check.
Okay. Let's see here. 13 plus 0 because I have no acrobatics. Oh wait, do I have acrobatics or do I have? I forgot if I have acrobatics or not.
I thought you had acrobatics. It's dexterity based.
Oh yeah, acrobatics, not athletics. I thought you meant athletics, and that's plus 4, so 17.
You flawlessly kind of do a sideways barrel roll. Do you want to end up standing or crouched?
I want to have crouched just so you'll have a visual level.
Alrighty, and that actually works out in your favor. So you are now in space P9, and you are crouched.
Okay. Let's see here. I would like to. Can I use a physical science to figure out how if this guy's challenge rating of 3 or less? Basically,
Yeah,
would
you can.
like basically to see if I can daze him. Let's see here. 7 plus 10, 17.
You're able to tell that he's human,
Okay.
and you're able to tell that he is probably just an employee down here. So he is kind of brawny, but he is not nearly as skilled as you are.
Okay. Then I'm going to definitely. I'm going to first use my psychic connection to kind of make him look the other way. I want to basically go to his mind and say, "Look, look behind you," basically, and then I want to run up and daze him with my spell daze.
Okay.
So is that like a what would be the roll for the? Would I have to like roll concentration or what?
That's going to be a roll against will.
Okay, then he has to roll against my will then, which is a. Let's see, 1 second. My level 0, so it's a DC of 16.
DC is 16.
Yes.
Alrighty. And he gets a 12 on that.
Okay.
He will not meet that will save, and he will become entranced by something on the wall opposite the hallway.
Okay. Then I roll up and then daze him.
Alrighty. Is there a roll for that? Or...
DC 16.
Okay. Is there a damage roll?
No, no. This is just basically he's unable to take an action,
Alrighty.
and I basically just want to like. I just basically want to knock him out.
Oh, if you would, can you go ahead and give me an initiative roll? So if something happens, I already have an initiative order.
Yes. A 12 plus 4 is 16.
Alrighty. And what do you want to do with him now that he's dazed?
Basically, I'm just gonna headbutt him in the back of the head with the rifle, just to knock him out.
Alright, so you headbutt him to knock him out. Go ahead and give me a.
That's the basically it's a -4, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get my. Let's see here. Where is my equipment? That is the problem with having so many papers. So many papers here. Not that one. Not that one. That's my defenses. Here he is. Back of my skills. Okay. Okay, that is in total 11 plus 7, which is 18 minus 4, so 14.
And that would be against his kinetic AC.
Yes.
That'll hit him.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and say that he's knocked out.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
He will stay knocked out. I'm just going to house rule this that he will stay knocked out for 1d6 minutes.
Okay.
Alrighty. And he'll be out for 2 minutes.
Okay. I don't have too much time. Okay. What's in this room?
The room in front of you is just a staffing room. There's a couple beds, a couple bookshelves, and a desk.
So not this room. Got it. Okay. That kind of with this guy. Here. I'm going to. Let's see. Do I have anything like? Okay. I'm basically just gonna tie him up with some bed sheets
Okay.
that's in the room, and basically kind of put a pillowcase in his mouth so he can't talk, and hide him under a bed. That
Alrighty.
that way he's safe and out of the way.
Alrighty.
What's that?
That'll work.
A dex check?
Nah, he's unconscious. You're able to do that.
Okay. Whew. Okay. I will now try for the second room. This is exciting. With the Q 13.
You're going for Q13, so the room going south.
Yes.
Alrighty. As you go south, you come into a large hallway. It is 10 feet wide, and it makes a sharp turn to your right, going to the west side of the map. Are you going to go down that hallway?
I'm gonna stealth down that hallway this time.
Say already one more time. See what the fuck happened.
Well, everybody can now hear his lovely fiance.
Oh, he heard me.
He does, and so does all of you too, and they say hi.
Hi. Say already.
So anyway,
Alright. So as you stealth to the end of the hallway, go ahead and give me a roll for that.
okay. Let's see here. A 14 plus a. Where is? Oh, here it is. Plus a 12 is a 16. Or not sorry, a 26.
You have absolutely no problem sneaking your way down this hallway. As you get to the door, you are able to even peek around the corner if you so desire to get a feel for the entirety of the room.
I will do so.
Alright, you notice that along the wall you'll see a bunch of little boxes with L's in them.
Okay.
You can tell that those are lockers. You can tell that there is a long desk along the southmost wall. It starts in like space L26 and runs diagonally up to like H21 or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long desk. There are a bunch of papers kind of just scattered over the top of it. And you notice that there is another small desk on the west side of the room right before a pair of double airlock doors.
Okay. Are they double airlock doors clear, or are they steel, like you can't see through them?
They are large metal doors. There are windows in there. There's one other thing in the room that you should be aware of.
Oh, yeah, I'll make a perception then. Okay, a 3 plus 1 is 4. So 4.
Even with your 4, you are able to see that there is an armed guard standing on the far side of the desk by the airlocks.
Okay, I am definitely not going that way for now. I'm gonna go back sneakily to the third and final one to the east.
Alrighty. Before you go down that hallway, would you like to give me a perception check?
Oh god, no. 14 plus 1 is 15.
With a 15, you notice a sign on the wall,
hmm
and you read it, and it says Technical Laboratory.
Ooh, all the tech's in there. Man, I really want that tech right now, but the mission comes first. Cezanne just looks at it like going like, not today, baby. Not today. And I go to the east.
Alright, so you're going back down that hallway?
Yeah, I want the tech, but I have a contract.
Alright. I'm assuming you're back at the doorway into this large, we'll call it the records room, because of all the records that are obviously on the desk.
Is
So,
is that what that is? The little at W and X 8. I mean 9 and 10.
W and X 9 and 10. Oh, those two desks there. No, the little things with the 3 lines in the hallway.
Yeah.
Those are the doors into the
Oh.
lab tech.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming you've come back down to the room that has the lockers in it.
No. I thought this was what the big steel doors were like the tech.
No, the tech lab is, if you're in that central room,
Uh-huh.
the ones that are at X and Y, 9 and 10,
Yeah.
that's the doorway into the tech part.
Okay, then never mind. I am going that way because that might have the stuff I need. I thought I had checked. Okay. Brain part. Okay, so I'm gonna go through there sneakily. So let me roll my stealth. A 13 plus a 12 is 25.
Yep, you find that the doors were already unlocked,
Okay.
and as you sneak around the corner, you look up into the room. You see a bunch of things on the wall, whether they're projects in development or things that look in various states of disrepair. There are 2 tables. You'll see those on your map as rectangles marked with a T.
Mm-hmm.
There are various pieces of machinery laid out, tools, circuit boards, and those things. And you'll see on the far corner of the room there is a console labeled C. That is a computer.
Okay, I would like to. Well, first of all, let me see if there's anybody in there. So I do roll perception.
There is one person in there. They are working at the table that is kind of in the middle of the room, running east to west. That would be space AG7,
Okay.
and they are facing the doorway.
Okay. Darn it. Okay. So what I want to do here. Basically, get to the very as close as I can to the 10 and 11 at AB. I want to be right there, like basically hugging the wall,
Okay.
and I want to try again to make him look the other way and daze him.
Alrighty.
So a 16 to overcome, I guess, the just telepathic, like, hey, look behind you, kind of thing.
He makes your check.
Shoot.
Now, if he makes the check, is he aware that you are trying to probe his mind?
Let me look in my rule book here. So 1 second. Let's see. This is feats. Nope. Nope. Here we go. Let's go to race. Sorry about that. Brand new system. Had to look up the sharing. Oh, here we go. So let's see. So let's see. Yeah, so it says limited telepathy. You can mentally communicate with any creature within 30 feet whom share a language, conversing telepathically. Oh wait, I actually didn't say anything about like overcoming or anything. It's just basically I communicate with them.
Oh, well,
So
we'll assume for the first guy that you were just very convincing.
yeah. So I mean, I guess I should roll. I guess I roll a bluff against him then. That's what I should do now. A bluff instead of a will save.
Alrighty.
So let me bluff him. Saying like look behind you, as in, like somebody's behind you. You should look behind you. Um. I don't think so. With a 7 plus 0.
No, he beats that check.
Okay. Yeah, he knows that somebody's talking to him.
Alright, so he's going to look up and around. Go ahead and roll another stealth check. And I'm going to roll his perception.
18 plus 12 is a 30.
Alright, so he looks up and he doesn't see you. You blend right into the shadows
Okay.
of that doorway.
Okay, as soon as he turns away from where I'm standing, I'm gonna try to run up, a stealth up, or try to just get to him and daze him if I can. Would that be like a reflex, or would that be a speed, or what would I do with there?
That is going to be...
Acrobatics.
I'm going to go with acrobatics.
Okay.
Because with where you are, you can get right to him.
Okay, a 10 plus a 4 is a 14.
Alrighty, and I'm going to give him a roll. As you come running at him, once he kind of goes back to what he was working on, he doesn't see you coming, and you manage to get right up on top of him, into the space directly beside him.
Okay, I'm gonna daze him.
Alrighty,
DC 16.
and that's against
The spell check, the DC check is 16. Will.
a will save.
Yeah.
He does not make that will save.
Okay.
Okay. So he is now dazed.
Okay, now I'm gonna try to knock him out too, with the butt of the gun. Nat 20.
You successfully knock him out.
I'm gonna take him to the same place with the other guy and put him under the bed.
Alrighty.
Go back to the Eastern lab and scan the computer. Quick scan.
I'm going to give you a little information before you get to the computer.
Okay.
As you come through the doorway into the laboratory, give me a tech check or a computer check as you get like into the doorway.
17 plus 11 is a 28.
You are able to see that the thing that he was working on before is now smoking.
Oh, okay. Can I figure out how to fix this? Engineering?
Go for engineering if you want to walk up there.
Yeah. 16 plus 10 is 26.
With your 26 engineering, you are now aware that you have one action that you are able to take to either try and fix the gun or get away. It is overloading and about to explode.
Can I transfer the charge with my spell?
Is that a way to stop an overloaded weapon?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll just transfer all the charges to one of my empty slots.
I'm gonna have to look that up real quick, because that is actually quite interesting for a mechanic character. That is one of the things that you can take as a specific to your class, that I can overload someone's weapon.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm trying to think outside the box. Like, what can a Technomancer do? He can take those battery charges out, and if it has no charges, it can't overload. That's my train of thought.
Alright, let's see here. Oop.
Listeners, I am very, very excited and anxious right now.
I actually like the fact that you have to wait while I read this 2-paragraph description.
Oh, what? 2 paragraphs? God damn it. Okay. Um, I guess while you're doing that, I'm gonna look over my character sheets and get them in order. Okay, I don't need that right now. I don't need the drone character sheets. Spells, feats. Back.
All right, so this is what the core rule book has to say about overload. Um, just so our listeners have an idea of what I'm doing and what you have an idea of what I'm doing, overload is a mechanic trick that you can take at 3rd level um, to overload someone's weapon as a standard action, and the weapon becomes non-functional for 1 round, or has the ability to explode if they fail to check. And it basically turns whatever weapon someone is holding into a grenade.
Mm-hmm.
So if you use overload on an item or armor upgrade in someone's possession, the owner can attempt a reflex saving throw to negate the effect. Overload does not affect androids, cybernetics, drones, power armor, robots, creatures with other technological subtypes, or items larger than medium. Once a device has been successfully overloaded, a residual static charge prevents the device from being overloaded for 1 minute. And I'm gonna see there is a greater version as well. Um,
I am so goddamn anxious. Like, what's gonna happen? And this is one of the more exciting things about Starfinder kids, is that it's a new system, so there's still some things that we need to figure out, and we get to actually have the opportunity to be like, you know what? Maybe we should do it like this. Maybe this will count like this. There's plenty of room to basically homebrew a bit, since it's not all defined.
all right, I'm actually going to use based on the overload weapon, which is another. It's listed somewhere else. I'm looking for the section now. It's still listed under mechanics tricks. It says that it basically it now functions as a grenade. It doesn't seem like you can pull the power off of it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pull the power off of it. I'm transferring
Here
power.
it is. This works. Once you've primed a weapon to explode in this way, it's difficult to reverse the effect, requiring 8 hours of work and a successful engineering check of a DC 15 plus engineering bonus. Failure to check by 5 or more detonates the weapon.
Yeah, so basically, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna pull it out. I'm just basically taking all the power and moving it.
Um,
Basically, it requires no contact. I basically like hold my hand out. I take the power and move it to something else.
all right, I'll allow you to give that a shot.
Okay, I use up one of my spells. Actually, I'm going to use the spell from my spell cache on my right, no, my left shoulder. I touch my spell cache tattoo and use my level 1, no, level 0 transfer charge. It's instant. And I transfer the energy to my empty charge case.
All right, and go ahead and give me a percent dice just for shits and giggles.
Oh god. I don't want to. 26. No, 29.
The dice are in your favor.
God, yes, thank god.
And you are able to transfer the charge. You don't get it all in time, even though it's instant. The thing was really overclocked, so it does kind of pop, but it's nothing more than a slight sound and pieces shattering off the exterior.
Whew. Okay. Okay. Well, now that that pop went out, I'm gonna stand by AA 8 and just to see if like that big guy comes over. If he does, I want to take a ready action to just basically uh, knock him out.
No, he's not going to come over. It's the mechanics lab. You know, it's the computer lab. They make noises all the time that he's not quite sure what happened.
Okay. Then I go to the computer and I quick scan.
All right, your quick scan is that this is a networked computer.
Okay.
Because they utilize this between the scientists and the engineering department. It is a constant link into the world outside. As far as stored on this specific computer currently, there are some schematics for the device that you have now ruined.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple schematics for some of the other repairs that you see on the wall that are needing to be done, and there's a file about the transportation drones that you're currently using.
Okay, I'll take the file then. Computer.
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's see here. A 6 plus 11 is 17.
Yep, you're able to extract the file. Do you wish to read the file?
Yes.
As you read the file, it's one of those, user manuals. You get through 4 languages before you finally find the page that's in a language you speak.
Of course.
And you start reading it. It's very dry. And then you finally get to a part that says manual input. To manually input directions, a forward movement is 1 click of the blinking light. A movement to a direction that is left is 2 clicks, backwards 3, and to the right is 4.
Okay, I'm going to roll an intelligence to try to memorize this for later. That's a 12 plus 4. That is a 16 to memorize this.
It's fairly simple to remember because you now know which direction you want the drones to go.
Mm-hmm.
So you only have to remember that one. You are aware that they're on a pre-programmed courses through this warehouse. It's just it needs to know if it's the forward door, the left, the right, or the back.
Okay, well now I have to take care of that burly guy, because that's the only thing left in this gosh darn place. Okay, yeah. I go sneak back to M, or is that M or L? 17.
That would be L17.
Yes. Can I see him?
Yep, he has moved down to the end of the desk. We'll go with P23.
Okay.
He is still facing you, and he is an armed guard, so he is already armed with his pistol drawn.
Okay, darn it, okay. Okay, I'm going to... Darn it, how do we do this?
I will also let you know that you have a higher initiative than he does, and you would have a surprise round if you wanted it.
That's what I was saying, like, if, like, do I have a surprise? Yeah, I will run up and daze him, then I'm just gonna attack him, I guess. I'm gonna have to actually fight this guy, so I'm gonna have to attack him for real. So first I'll go up and daze him. Roll 16. I get to roll to a 16 of will.
Alrighty. He makes your check.
Okay, so he's not dazed. I think there's a second thing here. Let me look it up. 1 second. Daze. Humanoid. Yes. Daze. Apologies while I look up the book. Okay, so let's see here. Oh wait, I don't have to run up to get him. I do it from where I am in the corner because it has a range of, I have the range of 30 feet.
That I would assume is close enough to 30 feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so 30 feet and yes. Okay, so will negates. Okay, so yeah, never mind. He just negates it. There's nothing else to it. So now we're in regular time.
All right, and your move is first.
Okay, I'm going to. He's still far away, so I'm just going to use my I mean, not my laser rifle, and I'm going to attack. Let me get my attack sheet here. Uh, crit 20.
Awesome.
Uh, first things first. I do 7 plus 3, which is a 10 damage, and for a critical, I get a 1d6 of burn. He takes 1 burn.
All right. You get him pretty good, like square in the chest, with that laser rifle, and it's hits him pretty hard, and he rears back, and he's at this point really pissed off, and he just yells out at you, "Who are you, and what are you doing here?"
I yell back, "It's your mother!"
This only irritates him a little more as he's in pain, and he's gonna take a shot at you with his pistol.
Okay,
So he gets an 8. Go ahead.
I'm just looking up the burn thing right now. I'm gonna look up the, because there is rules for burn. So, yeah, just keep doing your thing and I'll tell you when I find it.
He's gonna get an 18 plus 8 against you.
Yeah, he hits me. It does, nope, he hits me.
Alright, and he's gonna do 3 points of damage.
Okay, let me subtract that from my stamina. 3 points of damage. Okay, so in terms of stamina, I still have 12 stamina points. Okay.
Alright, and he's not gonna take a move action, or he is gonna take a move action. He's gonna move behind the desk for partial cover.
Oh wait, I also have partial cover, so we both have a plus what?
Mhm.
But yeah, he still hit me.
Yeah, I believe it's a +2, but I feel like he still hit you.
Yeah, he still hit me. Yeah. I was just like, oh yeah, we have partial cover, both of us. Okay. You know what? I'm a reckless bastard, so I'm going to run. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my. No, I can't do that. I'll have quick draw. So I'm gonna forego my. Well, actually, no. I can just shoot him from where I am. Doesn't matter. No, I'm reckless bastard. I'm gonna take my rifle and I'm going to move. Basically, where is he at right now?
He would be standing in space Q 22.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna move to Q23, moving past him. He gets an attack opportunity against me, but I get +4 on my AC since I have mobility.
What is your movement?
I have 30.
All right, it's 10. It's 50 feet to get there.
Oh, 50. Okay, never mind then. I'm just gonna shoot regularly. Yeah, regularly. Then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me see here. One second. Sniper. My rifle. Okay. 3 plus. Nope. 3 plus 7 is a 10. I don't believe that hits him.
That's against his KAC or
KAC.
Wait, you're using a laser rifle?
Yes.
That'd be against his EAC.
I'm sorry, EAC. Sorry, I botched that.
That actually will hit.
A 10
It will.
with his +2.
Oh, I forgot about the +2.
Yeah.
My apologies.
No problem.
All right, are you going to take any move action?
No. I'm gonna stay where I am so I can get +2 too. Well, actually, do I have partial or do I have full cover since I have a wall and he only has a table?
By the angle, and the fact that you've got to keep dipping out, for you to have full cover, you would have to basically hug the wall.
Okay, then never mind.
And because you're using a long arm, you would have to keep dipping out to use it. So You have partial cover.
Okay. I guess I'll use my. No, I'll just stay where I am.
All right, he's going to take another shot at you. For a 19 plus his 8 minus 2. So 19 plus 6, 25.
Against. Yep, that definitely hits super.
Alrighty. He's going to do 6 damage on that roll.
Okay, that's I'm down to 6 stamina. Okay.
And he's actually going to go ahead and move again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to move into the same column you are, column K, 23.
Wait. Oh, column. Okay, okay. I thought he was moving right, like, beside me. I'm like, that's 50 feet, though. How did you do that?
No, he moved to K23.
Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I guess. Is it my turn?
Yes, sir.
Okay, like I said, I'm gonna move up to him, and well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna stay where I am. So now we both have full. We don't have cover, so I'll just attack him straight on with my laser rifle. Let's see, a 14 plus 7 is 21.
That will hit.
Okay, and that's 8 plus 3 is a 11.
And at that one, when the laser rifle impacts him, he staggers back and he falls on top of the desk.
Okay, I'll go check to see if he's alive still.
He is alive. He is unconscious.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to just give him one of the. No, no, no. I'm just gonna I'm gonna take some of the bed sheets and some of the stuff I can find and basically just first aid him so he doesn't die.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so he doesn't die, I'm just gonna first aid him, and that's that. Now the doors. What are they locked? Are they what?
I'm going to give you a little other information for you. When you go back to the room to get the last set of bed sheets, the first guy you knocked out is awake.
Can he move?
You have him pretty securely tied to the bed.
I just give him a quick wink, going, "Sorry about this, bud."
The other guy is still knocked out. Upon your return, the doors, the airlock controls are on that desk closest to the airlock.
Okay.
And you need either to hack in or find an access key card.
Okay. I searched the guy's body that was standing in front of the door.
You're able to find his access key card.
Okay. I swipe it.
All right. The first airlock door is now open.
Okay. Second airlock door.
Second airlock door, much like the first, are large metal doors. They're approximately 10 foot wide, and they're thick because they're airlock doors. And they have windows in them as well.
Okay. How do I open it? Can I use the key? I mean the. Well, I do it again.
To open the airlock doors, you have to stand in the airlock. And when you scan the card to open, the doors behind you will close. It will pressurize, and then it will open the doors outward. It doesn't actually pressurize because there's not been a breach of the hangar bay.
Okay.
So the doors are now open.
Okay. What's in here?
As you stand in the doorway, you notice that it is a very large loading room. You're aware from when you parked your starship that below you is the hangar space where your ship is parked. In front of you, you'll notice a very large area that has some cross hatching on it. That is a giant elevator that lowers down into the hangar space.
Okay.
And you'll notice that there is a computer console on the north side of the room, next to the elevator.
Okay, quick scan.
All right, you go up and you quick scan, and this computer is not networked either.
Okay.
It is locally networked to the security station, which is in the other side of the room or in the next room over. Um, and that is only because he gets orders coming in from upstairs, and then he sends them to the operator that is usually here.
Okay. Is the stuff here though? Is the stuff I need here?
You never moved the drones.
Well, I'm saying like, is the stuff like that I need here? Like where?
Uh,
Like, did I find the room that I needed to take them to?
mhm. Yep, this is the elevator that goes down to the hangar where your ship would be parked.
Okay. Then
This
yeah.
computer in front of you controls the elevators.
Okay. Then I go back to the thing. I do the clicking and I let them go.
Do you remember how many clicks of the light you need?
That's why I said I use memorization, just in case.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence roll.
uh, that is a nat 1.
Um, you are able to look around and you go,
Well, if I don't remember, I know where to get it.
exactly. You go to click the button and you're like, well, I might as well go check it instead of clicking the button and being wrong and then having to chase this thing through the facility.
That's why I made very sure. Like, I'm going to use this to memorize it before I forget.
So you go back, you scan the computer again, and you find out that it's one click.
Okay, I do with one click.
All right, so the drones walk down through the room. They walk around the security checkpoint. You scan them into the airlock um, and into the bay, and they walk right out onto the elevator.
Alright. Also, so I found out the condition table here. It's on page 247. Mark that for yourself because you'll need it later. Burning basically it persists every turn. So he would have taken 1 point of fire damage unless he took it off. He patted himself down or rolled around on the floor, basically extinguishing it.
Okay, that is good to know for our first game.
Okay.
Alrighty, so the drones are on the elevator.
I guess that's I follow them down just in case to see if they don't have any more troubles.
Yep, you're able to click the go button. It takes a few seconds for the elevator to start moving, so you're able to get on. It comes all the way down to the bottom, and you perception check, please.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, 5.
Even with your low roll of a 5, you are able to notice that you parked in a space.
Ah, crap.
The space that you parked in is labeled with the number 7.
Do I know what that means?
Give me a computer's check on the drone.
13 plus 11 is a 24.
So you look at the drones, and once again, they are flashing a light for a manual input. However, the light is not the same color as before. Originally, it was blue for direction. Now it's flashing green.
Was this on the manual that I read?
Give me a perception roll.
Oh,
Or not a perception, a percentage.
oh well, shoot. I wish it was perception because I just got that.
What did you get in perception?
I got a 17.
We'll go with that. You did glance over it and mention that like green is for loading bays.
Okay, I guess I'll click 7 times then.
All right, as you click 7 times, the drones stand back up on their 6 feet. They walk over to your ship, and another drone comes up and loads all of the crates into your cargo bay.
Sweet. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I guess. I get to my ship after it's loaded, and begin warming it up.
Go ahead and give me a piloting check.
Oh yeah, baby. This is what I've been. This is what my character's made for. Sorry, I'm excited because I've been really looking forward to piloting. Skills. Where are my skills? Here they are. And okay. Well, even with a 6, that's 6 plus 13 is 19.
All right, you have a wonderful piloting skill. You're able to take off from the ground. You're now hovering in the bay and turn towards the main doors.
Okay.
And you and our listeners are going to have to wait until Saturday at 4 p.m. to find out what happens.
Yes. If we put it on live stream, which we won't because of technical difficulties. But yes, please tune in. Well, don't tune in. Be ready for these videos to come out later that day. Thanks again for watching. It's been Song TV RPG, and thank our GM Glick, Cody here. And have a good day. Like and subscribe. Bye and thanks.